camera do that. It's nice to be able to be. It's nice being taller than everyone else for a few minutes. I might savor this if that's all right.
Keep climbing, mate.
No, I'm too scared. Right, so I haven't really got a speech, but I do have a bunch of things that happened this week that I'd like to talk about. If that's okay with you guys? Yes. Absolutely. Right.
Now, before you start, tell us, are you gay or straight?
Do I get a question points if I'm gay?
Yeah.
Right.
Pansexual.
I'm going to get away with a lot of stuff then. Right.
Yeah.
So the first one is from the Sunday Times. Parsons Green tube bomber told to study Quran during life sentence. It gets better, right? So he's got 34 years in prison, and the judge told him to learn the true meaning of the Quran as a book of peace. Mr. Justice Haddon Cave said that Hassan, who was born in Iraq, claimed asylum in Britain, cynically exploited the full generosity and naivety of the system after harbouring dark thoughts, right? So, I just can't get over this, right? He literally said, you will have plenty of time to study the Quran in prison for years to come. You should understand that the Quran is a book of peace. Islam is a religion of peace.
Did the judge know that he probably couldn't read? The judge is the ultimate
No, he's an intelligent guy, but the thing is, when did our judges become Islamic scholars? How does he know? Has he read the Quran? What does he know about
Around
Islam?
2005, apparently.
Is his name Muhammad now?
But the reason is, it gets better. The Quran and Islam forbid anything extreme, including extremism in religion. Which maybe he wants to go and tell ISIS this. Maybe, just maybe, he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about.
Yeah.
Did the judge commit a hate crime by telling a Muslim how to interpret the Quran?
Well,
Was he a white
still
man?
hard to point out, doesn't it? I mean, how is it in any way his business? But you've got Lord Pearson in Parliament saying, look, we're going to start encouraging Muslim groups to issue fatwas against grooming gangs. It's like, okay, so we're going to have to actually start implementing Sharia for Muslim communities. So it's going to have to be a double-speed legal system. Of course. Because otherwise, what choice do we have?
Stop using a bulldozer to open a fucking door.
Exactly.
Work.
It's unbelievable that this is something that we have to do, but this is where we find ourselves. You know, personally, I would like to see the outlawing of Sharia courts entirely. I think English common law is a universal system that should apply to everyone in the country without prejudice, without discrimination, without choice.
Yes. Secularism.
Absolutely.
Mick Chow.
Nice to see you again, Rocker. And just to really nail home the judge's thoughts on Sharia law, which are obviously extensive, The Independent reported this week that Saudi women should be able to choose whether to cover their head in a black abaya or just a regular head cover.
Mud progressive, mud progressive.
So forward thinking that. It's like, how would you like to be covered up, ladies? You know, would you like an entire body cover or just something that covers everything but a little bit of your face?
They get really weird tan lines.
Yeah. But the thing is, this isn't even something that's happened. This is something that should happen. This is just, I mean, at least it's the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia saying, you know, I might want something a little more progressive, but don't go too far.
One step at a time.
Yeah, you know, calm down. But yeah, the laws are very clear and stipulated in the laws of Sharia that women wear decent, respectful clothing like men. Well, again, that's a bit subjective. It's like a hate speech law. That could be anything that you interpret it to be. And
Mini skirts are great.
well, yeah, don't show any skin.
Wearing too much is offensive.
Honestly, what? That's not modest, is it? How can I be expected to control myself if you wear a mini skirt?
You're blaming the victim now!
I can see loads of flesh.
Still not asking for it.
H&M do some brilliant things.
Can I just say cardigans are a timeless classic?
What happened to nudity? That was the good days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's get
Them
naked.
clothes.
Right now. Don't want to be nude, especially with your complexion. Experience good, mate. Get that viral.
Keep going.
So, naturally, Which side do you think Jeremy Corbyn was on this argument? Well, it's interesting you say that, because that's where we're going. So the Times reported this week that Jeremy Corbyn's drive for tolerance has unsurprisingly given a platform to extremists. Calm down, I know you're shocked. Jeremy Corbyn with extremists, enemies of Britain, Islamists, terrorists? No! Fucking perish the thought. Yeah, right.
He's banned from Golders Green.
He's banned from where?
Golders Green.
Oh, good. So, this was a campaign against Islamophobia that was launched in Parliament by Jeremy Corbyn that gave a platform to supporters of jihad. That's really fucking tolerant, Jeremy. Good job. So, the Islamophobia Awareness Month was celebrated in council buildings, universities and schools and featured extremist speakers. For example, a man called